Hey, this is Sean Callagy with Morning Mastery. We are here daily to connect and share with warriors like yourself, committed to your life of growth and mastery. It is Mastery Monday, and we're sitting here with our dear friend, Ben. Ben, what's up, brother? How are you? Everything good?
I just enjoyed a wonderful speech from you, Sean Callagy. Everything's wonderful, thank you.
And where are we? Like, what are we doing, like, here?
This is the VRATE 2018. It's a vision technology expo for the blind and visually impaired, and we're in Glendale, Arizona.
That is awesome. And you know, Ben, Ben brought us in, like, to speak to the group today, so I was honored, privileged, and touched. And you've done such an incredible job with this wonderful event. You know, what did it mean for you? Like, why'd you do this? Like, why are you doing this?
First, I have to say there was a lot of people on this board, and they brought me in as a new guy. I got involved because I wanted to give back to the blindness community because they've given a lot to me. I've recently gone through service training, learned to use a white cane to walk around, computers to read to me, things on any book I can have read to me through a computer. And that's what we're learning about this technology conference. And when I read about Sean and some of the things that he does, different types of works and how he works with the communities that he's in, like Arizona, I reached out to him and I'd asked him if he'd come and share mastery motivational skills with us, and he did.
No, well, thank you, Ben. And so one of the things that's interesting for me, and Ben and I spoke about it coming into this, is I haven't been really that engaged with the visually impaired blindness community. And this is really, I felt incredibly emotional coming out here as I was, thinking about what I was going to say and how things were going to go. And just the impact of being here with so many folks that have tremendous visual impairment. And some are completely blind, have no sight. And it was an amazingly emotional experience, and I want to really thank you, Ben, for inviting me to participate in that and hopefully do something, to help and give some folks some tools. It was meaningful.
You helped today.
Thank you. And Rob, what was it like? This is Rob Gill, my dear friend. Rob, what was that like for you?
This was an incredible journey. Just being up here with you two guys, it's very humbling. It's emotional.
Rob was out, we got stuck in New Jersey. We couldn't get out because of the snowstorm. And, some of my Platt brothers and sisters, were, still there, and we're spending time together making things happen. And, they got out and I couldn't get out. And so, just to stay committed to this, we got a private flight, to make sure that we made it out here. And I'm saying that to honor Rob, right, as my phone is going off in our video, sorry guys. To honor Rob for just like jumping on the plane and coming out with me, and like I'm so deeply touched, and we got a lot of work done, and Hala was on the flight, Tiffany and Tom as well, and I thank all you guys. But like I was, so deeply touched by everybody just jumping in and saying like let's obviously this is going to be a lot more expensive flight, right? And so let's make this productive and let's have like an awesome meeting about the mastery movement, driving things forward. And just everybody, like last night, it's like, yeah, I'll go, let's go, make it happen. So thank you.
Thank you. And when I think about the art of fulfillment, and I look at my world, and put it to comparing and contrasting to the challenges that Sean and Ben have in the game of life, it's very humbling. And to be a part of this with Tom and Tiffany and Hala, and up here with Ben and sharing a phone call with you on the way from the airport to here, which was really cool. I'm just feeling a lot of gratitude right now.
Ben, any final words, my friend, on this Mastery Monday?
I'd like to thank you for taking the time to make these videos on a daily basis. I know your time is valuable, and what I'd like to tell you on that is when I wake up, a lot of times I listen to the news, but one thing you've said is, why don't you try something positive in the mornings? And I've taken that advice, I do that.
Me too.
And as I dig deep into mastery skills, I'm really working on self-mastery first. For myself, I'm putting my focus there.
Awesome.
And it's because of your advice. Thank you for that.
Well, I'm deeply touched. Thank you, brother. Right, thank you for everything. And Rob, thank you, brother. And thank you. Go live a life of mastery, because if people like Ben, can make things happen, and I'll say with humility, I can make things happen, and we're where we are with our visual impairments, man. Like, we got who's blind, as a huge topic of today, because just because you have a visual impairment, I don't think is the worst thing that can happen. Most people walk around the world blind to what their power, capability, and what's out there for them. So have a beautiful and awesome.
One last thought on
Rob
Ben.
Gill,
I just
Big
woke
Sugar.
up.
What's up? Okay.
Ben, fortunate follow-up, reaching out to Sean, and I think that's how it happened. And having Sean be and the team to come out here for this event speaks a lot about, you know, Ben's follow-up and his passion for what's going on to get you out here. I think
Sure.
that was phenomenal as well. And I just learned all this stuff in the last 24 hours, and just beautiful things. That's all.
Yeah. And it's been an amazing whirlwind of about 10 days for me with some stuff going home. We'll talk about tomorrow's Trajectory Tuesday, and it's been like a life-changing week. And we'll get into that tomorrow, but for me, being out here has just been a blessing, right? And I am in full support of the mission, and any way I can help in support of that. So, Rob, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Have a great day.